2020 has been a year of ups and downs and soul searching for everyone. We've all had more time to ourselves doing nothing more than ever before. For some, this has been pretty hard to deal with. For others, however, it has led us thinking more profoundly than ever before. If you find yourself in the latter boat and are wondering about the things you didn't even consider before, you aren't alone. If thoughts about reality and the nature of our existence are crossing your mind, keep watching the video. Before we start, subscribe to Purple Hippo and ring that bell icon to get regular updates on the latest and most amazing videos. Metaphysics is one of the deepest branches of philosophy, so prepare yourself to dive right in. If you're delving a bit into philosophy, you'll know that there are many branches of this vast topic. Philosophy as a whole tries to assess the meanings of just about everything that we know. It teaches us to question the meaning of ethics, of social norms, time, space, and even the meaning of existence itself. Because it's such a broad topic, it's divided into many branches that make studying philosophy much simpler. One of the sub-branches of philosophy is metaphysics. By now, you should have heard this name cropping up in pop fiction pretty often these days. There are many shows that explore this topic, albeit in a slight dumbed-down version. But the essence remains the same, questioning our existence and whether other planets of existence exist. It is a popular storyline borrowed from metaphysics. One of the biggest questions asked by metaphysical philosophers is about the nature and the reason for our existence. This is also a question that has been asked by even the earliest philosophers, so we can agree that metaphysics is one of the oldest branches of philosophy. The word for the sub-branch, however, comes from Aristotle himself. Metaphysics also questions the nature of our reality, and this makes it one of the branches of philosophy that concerns religion as well. Most of the religion we know believed in life after death and different planets of reality that are separate yet interlinked. Furthermore, all religions have their own specific metaphysical systems on which their rational reasoning is based. Believing in a deity that can give you principles that guide your life is innately a metaphysical concept. Ontology is a subcategory of metaphysics, and it attempts to study being. This field asks questions that teach you to question what is real and what isn't. When you come at a conclusion regarding what's real and what isn't, ontology also teaches you to group similar entities together. This can seem similar to metaphysics, but the core difference is the fact that while metaphysics studies the rules by which different realities may operate, ontology studies the objects in each reality. Ontology thus tries to assess objective reality. Even saying things like, "everything is made of atoms," is an ontological statement. Similarly, acknowledging the realness of objects around us is ontological as well. Causality is also one important question that metaphysics tries to address. Causality asks us to question whether A really does equal B, and whether we can influence future events by actions in our present moment. The debate surrounding causality brings in the topics of time and space as well. This is because metaphysical philosophers believe that a single event can have many different courses. If you get into ontological aspects, you will also question whether entities can be causes and which can be effects. Furthermore, one of the hardest yet most important questions posed by metaphysical philosophers when it comes to causality is judging whether it's correct to assume that time runs only in one direction. Philosopher Michael Dummett and astrophysicist Sir Arthur Eddington discussed this notion in great depth. Both men question the commonly held belief that time travels only in a straight line towards. If we take time to be a line that takes us to the future, it can also be possible for some line to travel backwards. This concept is known as the arrow of time and is a question that is unsolved not only in metaphysical circles but is physics debate as well. Metaphysical debates are some of the oldest philosophical arguments we have. However, the nature of these debates can change greatly with technological and scientific advancements. Science has influenced many disciplines to focus their attention only on what can be physically studied. Many believe that science requires us to deny the existence of any immaterial world at all, as a consequence. However, the advent of quantum physics has changed this concept greatly. Now, scientists themselves try to answer questions that have metaphysical basis. Quantum physics shows us that our physical reality is vastly different from anything we thought it to be before. This reality is so different that sometimes it can only be explained in metaphysical terms. Furthermore, any predictions made by quantum physics have always been incredibly accurate, and this has helped metaphysics cement its place as an important part of philosophy as well. Metaphysics remains as an incredibly essential branch of philosophy today, as it lets us question all the different ways that the world could have been. Living in the uncertain times that we do now, these are questions that probably come to us most often, and metaphysics asks us and tries to answer just that. Metaphysics can thus allow us to judge our true potential by exploring the options that could have been. Having said that, do you think you have gained a better understanding of the subject? There is so much more to the topic that we feel as if we have only touched the tip of the iceberg. It would be great if you did some self-research on your own as well. We are only here to give you the basic introduction to metaphysics. Consider reading up on materialism as well. It has overlapping themes with metaphysics, and it might just pique your interest. Since they are of similar branch, it would be great if you watch a video about materialism as well to follow up the metaphysics. It would broaden your understanding more than you ever thought before. Hey, just branch out a little. Think about bigger things. It's time we started thinking in abstract terms. We thank you so much for watching our videos and hope that it has helped you understand some principles related to metaphysics. We do our best to ensure that you get as much information as possible, and we try to give it to you in an easy to understand package. If you have enjoyed this video, drop a like on our video. Moreover, if you want to learn about things which you had no idea in the past, subscribe to Purple Hippo and check out some of the other videos which we have in store for you. See you in the next video.